My name is Giovanni and I'm here for Joyrider TV and you're looking Show Us Your Cat.
Yes, hello, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV back on Lefkas Island in sunny Greece. So I'm here in Lefkas town on Lefkas Island on the west side of Greece, where it is very nice. Just not quite as hot as it was in Mauritius, but it's still very nice, and the summer, I'm told, is on its way. Very exciting times. On this week's Show Us Your Cat, we're going to be featuring no less than 3 Hobie 16s and an F16 Viper. So it's definitely a week for all boats 16 feet long. So I think without further ado, we should just jump straight in and see what boats we're featuring on this week's Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. So this week we're going to start off by heading to Sweden, to Lidingö Island, Boson, at the club Lidingö Joyrider. Apologies for the pronunciation there, where we have Thomas and Pippi, who have got a Formula 16 Viper, which is from Good Old Design. You may have seen this C2 catamaran featured on Joyrider TV. The Viper is basically a smaller version of the C2. It's only 130 kilos. It can be sailed by 1 or 2 people, but of course Thomas and Pippi here sailing it as a double-handed boat. And the Viper is also now available as a convertible foiling boat as well. So very exciting boat. If you're ever able to have a go on one of these boats, then you want to make it happen, because that would be a lot of fun. Okay, at the club there in Sweden, they've got 15 catamarans, most of which are Formula 18s, and they're regularly doing training events as well as races, so that all the club members are really boosting their level. Thomas and Pippi have been sailing the Viper since 2012, where they switched from the Hobie 16 to the Viper. In fact, their old Hobie 16 was featured, I think it was perhaps the week before last. So there you are, that's interesting. This is their second Viper that they've had, so they obviously really like the Viper, and they're actually looking to sell this boat so then they can get a new one. Obviously big fans of the Viper. And they're the only F16 catamaran from Sweden that is competing internationally. So this year they're going to Lake Como to the World Championships to take it on there. So good luck at the Worlds, and thanks very much for sending in the pictures and video for this week's Show Us Your Cat. One thing from the video here is, doesn't matter what you're doing on the boat, your most important concern should be the steering. There we are. Next we're heading to the USA, to Frankfort, Michigan, to Crystal Lake, where we have Greg, who has got a 1984 Tequila Sunrise Hobie 16. If only we could see a Tequila Sunrise Hobie 16 when it was brand new. That would have been a very special boat to look at. But this boat, can you believe, is 36 years old, and it still looks absolutely mint, although perhaps a little bit faded, but very good condition. Everything is absolutely original on the boat. So I'd say well done to Greg for keeping it in such good condition. And check out on the older Hobie 16 there, how the size of the sail numbers is a lot smaller, and then it would have been more like 1990 when the sail numbers went to the larger size numbers. Interesting there if you're as into it as I am. Here's one for how do you get yours there. A very nice trailer there with a large box where Greg can keep all of his bits that he needs. And here's Greg checking out the mast and the rigging. This maneuver is actually very popular with the Wild Wind staff, would you believe, in Vasiliki. We're constantly checking the rigging on the boats using this method. So thanks very much, Greg, for sending in those pictures of your Hobie 16. Very nice to see. Now we're heading to Spain, to Fuengirola on the Costa del Sol. That's on the south coast of Spain, just near to Gibraltar, where we have Ventura sailing with Fernando. They have got a Hobie 16 LE race that looks like it was from the ISAF Volvo Championships, which I'm not sure. I've done as much research as I could here to find a date on this boat, but I would say it must be around a 2004. It's got a mesh trampoline, it's got the white knight rudders, which are very much the best rudders you can get if you're not getting the EPOs. It's in absolutely great shape, as you can see there. I would go as far as to say like new. So great job looking after that boat. And here's some video of Ventura and Fernando on the 16, absolutely loving life.
Woohoo!
They've also been restoring this fantastic looking 1982 Hobie 16, which is, again, the research has failed me a bit here because the sail colours are like a blue prism, but the colours are reversed. Couldn't find that one on the chart. And then I think on this boat also is the original EPO rudder blades. Very nice. And what a lucky guy it is, the friend of Ventura who has taken commission of this Hobie 16. Hopefully he'll have a lot of good times there. So thanks very much for sending in those pictures and video of your boats there, Ventura. Very nice to see some good Hobie 16 sailing going on in Spain, and those boats in such great condition. So there we go. I think you'll find that's 3 very different vintages of Hobie 16. All we'd actually need is a brand new one, and that would be almost like the 4 corners of different ages of Hobie 16 that are out there. Very nice too. And that's the first F16 that we featured on Show Us Your Cat, so very exciting times there, and good luck to Thomas and Pippi in the Worlds at Lake Como. If you'd like your boat to be featured on Show Us Your Cat, then all you need to do is send me an email with pictures or video. The email address is in the description below. Include a bit of something about your boat, where it is that you sail, perhaps how old the boat is, maybe how long you've had it, how you like to use it. Anything like that would be absolutely brilliant, and it would make a very exciting story about your boat and how you like to use it on Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. If you've already sent me pictures or video of your boat and you haven't yet been featured, like last week, I said this last week, I believe I might have said this last week. I said it last week. I think I've said this most weeks. Don't worry, you will be featured in the upcoming weeks that I'm putting the boats onto these videos in order of which they came in. There we are. Yes, I had. That's right, you heard it here. That's right, it's coming up soon. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks to everybody who's been getting behind the channel and supporting what I've been doing here on Joyrider TV. If there's anything specific that you want to know about on Joyrider TV, like if there's something that you're perhaps not quite nailing with your boat, or you've got an issue with your boat, anything at all, put it in the comments below or send me an email, and then it will only be a few, what will it be now, about 2 months and then I'll have boats on the water, so that then I'll be able to film videos out there on the water, not that water, but on the water, answering any questions that you might have about your sailing technique, perhaps setup of your boat, anything like that. Easy. We've also, of course, got the speed stick still underway. If you hit the link in the description below to see the results of the speed stick so far, you could get on that speed stick. All you need to do is take out a GPS when you go out sailing on your boat, and then you get on the speed stick. Would you like a flag that says Joyrider on it? Then if you would, you're in luck, because I have got some flags. I'm shipping worldwide here from Greece, so you can get a flag, or perhaps a t-shirt, a jumper, a hat from totaljoyrider.com, which is my own online store where I'm just trying to make ends meet by selling stuff that you might want. So head over to totaljoyrider.com if you want to get something. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel using Patreon. Very nice. Thank you ever so much for that. Or thanks very much to everybody who's been supporting the channel in different ways. If there's anything else, if you're buying or selling a boat, then let me know. Send me pictures if you're selling your boat, and I'll put it in a little video, a short video, so that then the Joyrider TV global community will know about the boat that you're selling, and maybe you'll sell the boat a bit sooner. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching this week's Show Us Your Cat. There'll of course be more Show Us Your Cat next Sunday, but otherwise there'll be more great stuff coming soon on Joyrider TV. So thanks very much, and thanks very much, Show Us Your Cat, Joyrider TV. This is where we're rolling. Oh yeah.